What if I told you that you already possess everything you need to become extraordinary? That greatness isn't hidden in some distant future or in someone else's hands, but already alive within you. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the way you see yourself. The truth is, the world will never believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So start now. Act as if you are already the best. Walk into every room like you were born to be there. Speak as though your words carry weight. Carry yourself like someone who has already won, because deep down you have the power to win. Not because you're flawless, not because you know all the answers, but because you refuse to let fear and doubt dictate your future. Success doesn't belong to the lucky few. It belongs to those who decide they are worthy of it. And that decision begins with one thing: desire. A burning desire is the birthplace of every great achievement. Not a passing wish, not a hopeful daydream, but a fire in your soul that refuses to die out. The people who truly succeed in life, those who build empires, change history, and rise above failure, they don't just want success. They crave it. They need it. They are obsessed with it. Think of the great minds of history. Think of Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. Was he lucky? Number. He was relentless. He didn't treat failure as a signal to stop. He saw it as a necessary part of the path. He didn't hope to succeed. He expected to. So ask yourself this. What do you truly want? Not what society tells you to want, not what feels safe or acceptable. What do you desire so deeply that the thought of giving up feels worse than any failure? That's your real goal. That's the fire that will keep you going when the nights get long and the road gets rough. Once you've found it, write it down. Don't just think about it, make it real. Studies show that writing down your goals increases your chances of success significantly. Why? Because it turns your dream into a target, a direction, a commitment. Then close your eyes and see it every single day. Imagine yourself living that success. Feel the emotions, see the details, embody the moment. Visualization isn't just a game. It's how elite athletes, top performers, and visionary leaders train their minds to win before they ever step onto the field. But let's be clear, seeing it isn't enough. You must act, move forward, take risks, do the thing even when it scares you. The people who wait for the perfect moment rarely begin. And those who hesitate, they watch others pass them by. Success belongs to those who are bold enough to move, especially when there are no guarantees. And here's a secret that may change everything. The moment you make your goal non-negotiable, when you decide that quitting is no longer an option, everything shifts. The universe begins to align in ways you never expected. Opportunities appear. The right people cross your path. And even when challenges come, you find the strength to keep going. Because something inside you has changed, you've become the kind of person who is worthy of success. Not because someone told you so, but because you know it. Now is the time. No more excuses, no more waiting for signs. Take your desire, turn it into a vision, and chase it with everything you have. Obsess over it, see it, write it, speak it, live it. The people who win in life don't wish for success, they demand it, they work for it, and they do not stop until it is theirs. Let's talk about something even deeper. Faith. Faith means believing in yourself when no one else does. It means standing strong when the world doubts you, when the odds are stacked against you, when you've failed more than once, when others laugh at your dreams. Faith is the fire that keeps you moving. And make no mistake, faith is not just an emotion, it is a decision a daily practice. When you wake up in the morning, you must choose to believe in yourself. You must choose to silence the voice that says you're not enough. You must choose to hold onto your dream even when no one sees your potential. That's real power. History's most successful individuals didn't have it easy. They had faith. Henry Ford didn't revolutionize the automobile industry because it was simple. He did it because he believed in an idea no one else did. Oprah Winfrey didn't rise from rejection to global success because she was lucky. She believed even when the world told her no. They didn't wait for permission. They gave themselves permission. Understand this: your mind is your greatest weapon. It can lift you up or it can drag you down. If you believe you're going to fail, your actions will follow that belief. But if you believe success is inevitable, your thoughts, habits, and decisions will reflect that, and success will follow. This isn't blind optimism, it's mental conditioning. You must train your mind to expect victory. Visualize success, speak it, feel it, but above all, act like it's already yours. Ask yourself this: if you knew you would succeed, how would you walk? How would you talk? What would you do today? Do exactly that. Winners don't wait for external validation. They move forward with internal certainty, and that certainty becomes magnetic. It draws opportunities, resources, and people into your orbit. In the end, here is the truth: the world does not define your worth. You do. Wake up every morning and declare it. Believe in it. Live it. And soon the world will have no choice but to follow your lead. But there's more. Let's talk about the power of programming your mind for success through autosuggestion. Your thoughts create your life. The greatest achievers in history, John D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, understood this clearly. Every empire, every invention, every legacy first began as a thought. Your mind is like a powerful machine. It operates based on the programming you install in it. If you feed it fear, doubt, and failure, that's what you'll live. But if you feed it confidence, strength, and certainty, your life will transform. So how do you do it? Every day, declare who you are becoming. Speak your affirmations with strength. I am powerful. I am capable. I am unstoppable. Look yourself in the mirror and say it like you mean it. At first, your mind might resist. Years of negative conditioning will whisper, "You can't." Ignore it. Keep going. The mind accepts what is repeated. Over time, your beliefs will shift and your actions will follow. Because here's the truth: thoughts shape feelings. Feelings drive behavior, and behavior creates results. If you believe you're unstoppable, you will act like it. If you believe success is yours, you will refuse to quit. But again, belief is only the beginning. You must live in alignment with that belief. The best athletes don't just believe, they train. The most successful entrepreneurs don't just dream, they execute. So ask yourself, what would the most successful version of you do right now? Do it. Again, and again, and again. Repetition creates identity. And when success becomes your identity, nothing, not rejection, not fear, not failure, can stop you. Let others be distracted. Let others doubt. You stay focused. You stay grounded. Because you have something they don't, a trained mind. And a trained mind is an unstoppable force. Let's be honest, the world does not reward average. It rewards those who master something. Companies, clients, and high-paying opportunities aren't looking for someone who knows a little bit about everything. They're searching for experts, for specialists, for people who can solve their most pressing problems better than anyone else. That's the secret. The more valuable your knowledge, the more doors will open. The more refined your skills, the more irreplaceable you become. But here's what no one tells you. Mastery is never finished. It's a moving target. The moment you think you've arrived is the exact moment you start falling behind. Why? Because the world keeps evolving. Industries shift, technology changes, new ideas are born every single day. And if you don't keep growing, you start fading. The best in the world, whether in business, art, science or sport, never stop improving. They're obsessed with learning, obsessed with evolving. And that's what sets them apart. So make the decision right now. Pursue mastery. Don't settle for surface-level understanding. Choose a skill, a field, a craft, whatever aligns with your deepest goals, and go all in. Learn everything. Study relentlessly. Read the books, take the courses, find the mentors, ask the questions. And most importantly, apply what you learn. Turn knowledge into skill. Turn theory into execution. General knowledge might keep you average, but specialized knowledge makes you powerful. Be the one who knows what others don't. Be the one who has mastered what others only scratch the surface of. And the world will take notice, because mastery is magnetic. Let's move to the next crucial pillar of success: decision. Study after study has shown that indecision is one of the most common causes of failure. It's not lack of talent, it's not lack of intelligence, it's the inability to decide, to move, to act, to commit. Every time you hesitate, second guess, or wait for the perfect moment, you're not staying safe, you're losing time, losing momentum, losing opportunity. Indecision is silent but deadly. It paralyzes action. It creates mental clutter, and it steals dreams before they even begin. Meanwhile, the most successful people in the world, they decide quickly, they move fast, they trust themselves even when they don't have all the answers. They don't need endless reassurance or constant approval. They rely on their instincts and their willingness to figure things out along the way. Think of the most iconic innovators and leaders in history. They didn't wait for permission to act. They didn't sit around mapping every possible outcome. They made bold decisions and then adapted as they moved forward. Henry Ford didn't revolutionize the automobile industry by playing it safe. He made bold, fast decisions that changed history. And that's the difference between those who win and those who watch others win. Here's what you need to know. You don't need to be perfect to begin. You don't need to have all the answers. What you need is movement, because clarity doesn't come before action. Clarity comes from action. The more decisions you make, the sharper your instincts become. The more risks you take, the better you get at navigating uncertainty. Even a wrong decision can be more valuable than making no decision at all, because action teaches you, it gives you feedback, it makes you grow. So ask yourself, how many times have you let fear, doubt, or hesitation cost you progress? How many moments slipped away because you didn't act fast enough? Now imagine this. What would happen if, right now, you simply decided to go all in with total confidence? Success favors the bold. It belongs to those who act. So stop waiting, stop questioning. Whatever your dream is, commit to it fully. Make the decision, step forward, and refuse to turn back. The world doesn't wait for perfection. It moves for those who move first. Now let's talk about a truth that most ignore. Persistence is the foundation of every great success. There is no smooth road to greatness. Every achievement is paved with failures, rejections, and moments of deep doubt. And yet, the people who rise to the top, they push through anyway. They don't stop when things get hard. They refuse to quit. And that's what sets them apart. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he created the light bulb. Henry Ford went bankrupt multiple times before he changed the way the world moved. Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity. But did they stop? Number. They saw failure as part of the journey, not the end. They understood this unshakable truth. As long as you keep moving forward, you haven't failed. One of the most powerful examples of persistence comes from the Great Depression. It was one of the hardest economic periods in history. Millions lost their jobs, homes, and businesses. But in the middle of that chaos, a new wave of millionaires emerged. Why? Because they refused to give up. While others broke under pressure, they adapted, endured, and positioned themselves for success when the economy turned. They knew that adversity is temporary, but quitting is forever. So here's your choice. When life hits you, do you stay down or do you rise stronger? The world does not reward those who give up. It rewards those who keep going. Every time you keep pushing after failure, you build strength. You develop grit. You get closer to your breakthrough. Even when it feels impossible, even when your mind is full of doubt, you must remind yourself, if I don't quit, I cannot fail. That's the mindset of champions. That's what turns struggle into success. So stop letting setbacks shake you. Stop letting obstacles define your limits. Let them sharpen you. Let them prepare you. Because the only people who win are the ones who refuse to stop. Success is not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you rise. Finally, let's explore one of the most underrated secrets of success: your circle. Who you surround yourself with will determine how far you go. It's not just a nice quote, it's a fact. No one succeeds alone. The world's most successful people didn't get there by isolating themselves. They built strong networks, they formed powerful alliances, they spent time with others who pushed them, challenged them, inspired them. That's why the most elite individuals form something powerful: a mastermind group. This isn't just a group of friends, it's a group of driven, like-minded individuals who hold each other to higher standards. They share ideas, they give honest feedback, they grow together. Because here's the truth: if you spend time with people who complain, who fear change, who accept mediocrity, you'll unconsciously adopt their mindset. But if you surround yourself with people who dream big, who expect greatness, who never stop striving, you'll naturally rise to their level. Your environment shapes your ambition. Their energy becomes yours. Their drive becomes contagious.